Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Najihah Mazlan and I am from BA2433E, and today I will talk about the issues which is equal opportunity at work. There is a lot of new knowledge and information that I get from this issue, which is how we treat everyone fairly without need to being biased, and generally how can the employer will offer equal opportunities for talent with a disability? Can they deliver the job? Of course, they can deliver the job if the employer provide the right economy system for them, because diversity is not just about gender, race, culture, and religion, but diversity now is importantly about how do you attract talent with this kind of disability to join your company. The intentional or unintentional assumptions made while selecting candidates, allocating duties, or contrasting people in other ways are known as bias in the workplace. Even though the organization should aim to make their judgment as fair as possible, but the truth is that they all have biases that influence in them. This guideline applies to everyone, including managers, who have biases that affect how they judge their staff members in the company. Many people have negative attitudes toward others who are of a different ethnicity than themselves, and they treat them less favorably than those who are similar to themselves. Stereotypes frequently have a negative impacts on women as well. This attitude is common in the workplace. Managers frequently take gender or ethnic factors into considerations while making recruiting decisions or giving performance reviews, for example. Most bias is either conscious or unconscious, and both require knowledge of and instruction to overcome this issue. How does this issue will give impact to employer or employee? Firstly, it will affect the employee experience. Unconscious prejudice has an impact on employees' experiences overall and their morale when it is not addressed. These employees could feel isolated and they will be less willing to voice their opinions. Negative bias may make someone more likely to begin to looking for a new employment at the other place. Secondly, it will waste the potential of an employee. The entire organization will suffer if a promotion is given based on prejudice. A more capable employee might be passed over due to bias, while a less capable one might be put in a position of authority. This could lead to the person quitting their current position and looking for another one, which will result in an unconscious loss for the business. Third is, it hinders the hiring process. Unconscious bias can negatively impact the workplace by limiting the hiring process if it is not addressed. Applicants are turned down because of the employer's prejudice rather than the applicant's qualifications. Over time, this may result in a weakened labor force since qualified candidates may be passed over for a position. So, what is the possible solution that we need to do in order to overcome this issue? First, we need to consider blind recruitment. The moment they notice someone's age, name, gender, or other internal diversity aspects, bias often starts to set in. The company can use software to hide this information and slowly show their talents and expertise to ensure that bias is avoided. This will eliminate all affinity-based unconscious bias in the company during recruiting. Secondly, the company needs to set goals for diversity, equity, and also inclusion. Companies should concentrate on developing diverse workplace for a variety of reasons, including improved employee retention rates and more innovation. To ensure that their diversity program is more than just a meaningless phrase, and that the company actually made progress toward creating a diverse staff, set diversity and inclusion targets. Then, the company can also hold employees accountable. When discriminatory behavior is exposed, steps should be made to protect the safety and wellness of the impacted employees in the company. However, measures should be done to make sure the offender is aware of the effect they had on their co-workers and the workplace also. An excellent initial step is involving human resource, which should also include recording the occurrence and following to company standards for handling this kind of prejudice. So, as a conclusion, everyone has their own unconscious prejudice, but many co-workers are more prone to being treated unfairly when those biases manifest in discriminating behavior. The organization or company will become stronger and will be in a better position to put people first the sooner they acknowledge this truth and actively work to remove their biases.